Welcome back to Little English Studio, the channel where ancient worlds, forgotten civilizations, and extraordinary natural wonders return to life through storytelling. Today, we venture far into a silent desert, a place where the sands hide secrets older than humanity, where the bones of ancient sea giants lie exposed beneath a burning sun, and where one of the most astonishing chapters of Earth's evolutionary history is written directly into the landscape. This is Whale Valley, Wadi Al-Hitan, a UNESCO World Heritage site in Egypt that reveals the incredible story of how whales evolved from walking land animals into the masters of the oceans. Get comfortable, open your imagination, and let's travel together into a world that existed over 40 million years ago. Far out in Egypt's western desert, deep within the Fayum Depression, lies a land unlike any other, a dry, barren expanse shaped by wind and silence, where sandstone cliffs rise like frozen waves, and the desert floor is sprinkled with fossils so plentiful that it feels as if time itself cracked open. The scorching heat ripples across golden dunes, and for a moment nothing seems to move, nothing seems alive. But beneath this quiet emptiness lies one of the most dramatic evolutionary stories ever discovered. Wadi Al-Hitan, known to the world as Whale Valley, is the ultimate testimony that Earth has changed in ways the human mind still struggles to comprehend. To walk through this valley is to read a book not written with ink and paper, but with bone and stone. 40 to 50 million years ago, this valley was not a desert at all. In the Eocene epoch, long before humans, long before the rise of Egypt's Great Pyramids, this entire region was submerged beneath the warm waters of the ancient Tethys Sea. The coastline stretched over the area we now call North Africa, and the sea teemed with life: sharks, tropical fish, massive reptiles, and most importantly, a strange group of early whales known as archaeocetes. These were not like the whales we picture today. They were transitional creatures, halfway between four-legged land mammals and fully aquatic giants. With elongated bodies, sharp predator teeth, and small functional limbs, they swam through the shallow waters of the Tethys Sea, hunting and evolving, slowly transforming into the magnificent whales we know today. In the early 20th century, geologists exploring the desert stumbled upon unusual bones sticking out of the sand. At first they thought they were the remains of some prehistoric land animal, but as more fossils were uncovered, the truth became awe-inspiringly clear. These were whale skeletons, hundreds upon hundreds of them, perfectly preserved in the desert sand. They belonged to ancient whales such as Basilosaurus and Dorudon, two species that played key roles in the evolution of modern cetaceans. What shocked scientists was not only the sheer number of fossils, but their extraordinary state of preservation. Skeletons lay nearly intact, with vertebrae still connected, skulls oriented, as if the whales had died only yesterday, and most importantly, tiny hind limbs attached to their bodies, proof that whales once walked on land. Imagine standing before the 18-meter-long skeleton of Basilosaurus, its snake-like body stretching across the sand. Its sharp, predatory teeth reveal that it was not a gentle giant like today's whales, but a fearsome carnivore, a top predator of the ancient sea. Its tiny hind limbs, far too small for walking, tell the story of a species caught in the middle of evolutionary change. Not quite land mammal, not yet fully whale. This is evolution frozen in time, displayed not in a museum but in the natural world exactly where it happened. Nearby lies Dorudon, smaller but no less fascinating. Its streamlined skull, powerful jaw structure, and flipper-like forelimbs show the progression toward the whales we recognize today. Many Dorudon fossils were found with bite marks from Basilosaurus, suggesting that the massive predator may have hunted them, even preying on their young. The desert becomes a stage, and these bones are the actors that silently reenact the ancient drama of survival, adaptation, and change. Over millions of years, as the tectonic plates shifted and the Tethys Sea retreated, the region gradually dried, leaving behind riverbeds, reefs, and mangrove ecosystems that turned into layered stone. The whales that died here sank to the seafloor, became buried in sediment, and transformed into fossils, protected by the very desert that now surrounds them. Wind erosion, rather than destroying them, gently uncovered these skeletons, presenting them to us like gifts from the deep past. Walking through Wadi Al-Hitan today feels like stepping into a time portal. The desert stretches endlessly in every direction, and the silence is broken only by the wind that sweeps fine grains of sand across ancient bones. Interpretive trails guide visitors across the valley, leading them from one fossil to another, each with its own story. Some skeletons lie curled as if peacefully resting, others are spread wide, as if caught in the moment of struggle or motion. The variety is staggering, Fossils of whales, stingrays, crocodiles, sea cows, turtles, and countless plants and shells. Every piece adds to the astonishing puzzle of what this place once was. What makes Whale Valley a scientific treasure of global importance is that nowhere else on Earth contains such a vast, clear, and uninterrupted record of whale evolution. These fossils fill a crucial gap in our understanding of how mammals returned to the sea. Before Wadi Al-Hitan, scientists knew whales had evolved from land animals, but they lacked definitive physical evidence. Here, in this quiet desert, the missing chapter was revealed in overwhelming abundance. Wadi Al-Hitan became a turning point for evolutionary biology, helping the world finally visualize the transformation from hooved land mammals into the ocean's most majestic creatures. UNESCO recognized the valley in 2005, praising it as the most important site in the world to demonstrate the evolution of whales. Since then, preservation efforts have been strong. Instead of moving the fossils to museums, Egypt chose to leave them exactly where nature placed them. Visitors walk along marked trails to avoid disturbing fragile remains. The Whale Valley Museum, built partially underground to blend with the desert, showcases reconstructed skeletons, educational exhibits, and interactive displays that bring ancient marine life to life again. Despite being located deep in the desert, Wadi Al-Hitan attracts archaeologists, paleontologists, students, nature lovers, and travelers from all over the world. The journey to reach the site is an adventure in itself, driving through endless sand plains, passing rock formations shaped by millions of years of erosion, until the landscape suddenly reveals these breathtaking relics. It is a place where time feels layered, a place where the past does not hide but stands boldly exposed under the open sky. The valley also plays an important role in environmental education. It reminds us that Earth's climate has changed drastically before and can change again. Regions once covered by warm oceans can become deserts. Creatures that once walked on land can return to the sea, and species that dominate one era can vanish in the next. Wadi Al-Hitan is a reminder of life's fragility, adaptability, and resilience. But more than anything, the valley inspires awe. Standing by a fossilized whale that died 40 million years ago, you are reminded of how small we are in the grand timeline of Earth. Civilizations rise and fall, empires flourish and crumble, but geological time keeps moving, shaping the planet in ways we can barely imagine. Whale Valley is a message from the deep past, a message written in bone, carried across ages, and revealed only when the world was ready to understand it. Today, conservationists work to protect the site from erosion, careless tourism, and environmental threats. Specialized teams monitor the fossils, restore damaged areas, and continue excavations that still uncover new discoveries. Each new skeleton adds another chapter to the ongoing story of whale evolution, proving that the valley still holds secrets not yet revealed. As the sun sets over the desert, the valley glows in shades of amber and red. Shadows stretch across the sand, and the ancient bones take on a warm golden hue, as if they are alive once more. The wind carries the sounds of the present, but the valley whispers the stories of the past. In that moment, you realize that Whale Valley is not just a fossil site. It is a monument to life itself, a rare gift from nature, a place where the boundary between past and present dissolves. Thank you for exploring Whale Valley with Little English Studio. If you enjoyed traveling through millions of years of Earth's history with us, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss another journey. Share your thoughts in the comments. Which ancient creature surprised you the most? And where should we explore next? Until then, keep your curiosity alive, keep learning, and see you in the next adventure.